I'm just gonna show you guys what I do when you pretty much blow up your Achilles. We'll go up to 77th knife, right? Maybe we do 20 minutes. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. It is, we got some good news and we got some worse news, okay? Nah, I'm just kidding. But we do not have great news. So, we're in the taper right now. We're deep in the taper, right? We're day probably 6 right now. And with tapering, it's like a double-edged sword, okay? So yes, you're recovering, your volume's going down, you're replenishing the glycogen stores, your body's recovering. But at the same time, if you're a high volume athlete like I am, you typically want to taper about 10 days out from any kind of race, right? 10 days. Sadly, days 1 through 6, you're probably going to feel a lot worse, right? And so the reason for that, a lot of it's psychological, but there's actually reasons. So when your glycogen stores fill up, you're just going to feel more sluggish, and then you're just going to feel more fatigued, right? You're feeling heavy, you're not as sharp, so you think your performance is dipping, okay? Another thing your body does, it's finally trying to repair and heal all the little like acute injuries that you didn't even know you had. So your body can't analyze and comprehend the like small injuries that you have when you're compounding the fatigue, right? When your body's compounding fatigue and you load it up with so much just tension, so much intensity, so much volume, it can't comprehend like the small injuries that you might have because you're just trying to get through every workout, get through every single day feeling somewhat good, right? So when your body tends to calm down, your nervous system starts to recover as well, and you become hyper focused on your fatigue levels and how just depleted and how like those small injuries that I was telling you about that you can't feel when you're doing a lot of volume. So for me, sadly, I have come under the injury bug a little bit, okay? So while I was on my 7-mile run yesterday, about mile 5.5, like someone took a little elf, took a little knife, right? Oh, right into my Achilles. Oh, I was pissed. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Like, we are so close. And my body decides to do this now, right? Once I'm, like, I cut the volume, cut the intensity, and now my body decides to do this. And the taper has to do a lot with that, right? Because I took a lot of risks, right? With the field time, the high cortisol levels, and still compounding the fatigue, compounding the intensity, the volume, on my weekends, on the long runs, in my stimulus workout. I took a lot of risks this block, and like I had to, like there's nothing I could do. I have goals, I want to still get shit done, and it's just, I had to play my cards, right? And I was bluffing most of the time, so I had to keep grinding through even with all the field time. So Achilles blew up a little bit, so it flared. It's okay though, okay? We do have an 8-mile ruck on Tuesday, so I'm nervous. Trust me, I am very nervous. No matter what, I'm still gonna do the 8-mile, not the 8-mile, the half marathon with the 35 pounds, right? If it's still pretty bad, I might not have a choice and lower the weight, but that's like worst case scenario, right? Right now it's mild. It's a mild little strain, so it's just a reaction. So gonna get a little lift in today. We're gonna do some leg press, some hamstring curls, then we're gonna do leg extensions, some isometric work, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I do when you pretty much blow up your Achilles, right? Not a full tear. This is not a full tear breakdown, right? This is just mild to moderate Achilles strain, and this is how you want to keep it moving. You want to keep the blood flow in it, right? But you got to warm it up. You got to keep it loose and you just can't let it stiffen up on you. Otherwise, you're just gonna make it 10 times worse. So today, that's what our priority is, okay? Legs, but staying safe with the Achilles. So we're not gonna take any risks. We're not gonna go hard. We're just gonna flush it out, do a little bike afterwards, and we'll keep the workflow going, okay? The reason I'm even testing it on a workout instead of taking a full day off is I still need to be sharp, right? I've done so much volume and I'm so used to so much volume and intensity that it just, if I stop it completely, or like even having like 50% of what I'm used to, I'm gonna feel flat and I'm gonna lose my sharpness. I'm not gonna lose my fitness. You don't lose your fitness for another, what, 9 to 14 days of doing nothing. So it's not the fitness, it's just the sharpness, and I want to feel good. So let's get into today. Let's get this leg workout in. Not take any risks. Just keep it moving, keep the blood flow going. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, so first thing we're gonna do is leg press. We're gonna keep it nice and light. Pause at the bottom. Oh man. So right now we're doing 4 plates. Put our feet like in the center, a little cockeyed, pointed outwards so I can get deeper. Hit about 90 degrees. Trying to irritate a little bit, but not too much. Okay, this is all we're going. We're not going any higher than this. 12 reps, we'll do 2 more sets. Ooh, legs are wobbly. Okay. Next, we got some calf raises. These you gotta be careful with, especially with the mild strain, right? Or moderate strain, whatever you got. So, we're gonna start with the bar. Go nice and slow. We'll start with 10. If it feels good, we'll go to 25s on each side, but besides that, I don't want to go any more higher. It's not supposed to be difficult. You're supposed to just irritate it a little bit. Because inflammation's not bad. It's not the enemy, so we want the inflammation. We want some blood flowing, right? So. It's actually feeling pretty great. So, forgot what we're doing. We're doing 20 by 3. So we're going up to 50 pounds now. Okay, now we got some hamstring curls. I'm gonna do 4 sets. Keep it at 120. Nothing too difficult, but just moderate. We're gonna do 8 reps. Ooh. Ooh. We want to hit all the areas Achilles is affected by. Oh, yes. Ooh, okay. Next, leg extensions, okay? We're gonna do 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps, okay? We're gonna hit about 120 pounds. Keep it controlled. Okay. Ooh, let's go again. Okay. Ooh. See, you can still get a good workout. Ooh, burn it. Okay, last one. Ooh, and then we'll get some abs in, and then we'll do the isometric stuff. Okay, we'll go up to 77, 71, my bad. Okay, this is our last exercise. Then we're gonna hit the isometric stuff. So we still want to engage the core, right? Because we're just working around it now. So we worked on the hamstrings, the quads, the calves. So we want to irritate a little bit, but now we're just doing accessory work, right? Because I still want to work that in, obviously. Core is like the most important thing when it comes to rucking. Okay, now we're about done. Now we're gonna do some wall sits. Minute, 2 minutes, 3 times, and then we'll get the butt bridges holding at the top. And lastly, we'll do some planks. And then I'll pretty much wrap it up for today. There you go. We got some butt bridges. That wraps up today. Nice easy day. We're here for like 50 minutes. Now we're gonna hit like a 5-10 minute bike. And we're done. Okay, maybe we did 20 minutes. Good job, guys. Today's exactly what we wanted. After the workout, Achilles, 1 out of 10 pain. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly. It's like Achilles saying it's been used, but we're flushing out, we're good, right? So, smart movement beats stillness any day of the week. I've proved that to you guys. I've proved that 3 times, right? Between my ab, my hamstring, and now my Achilles. I truly believe active recovery is 100% the way. If you smartly do it. Low to moderate volume with hitting the targeted position smartly, right? You could always work around it, and when you want to hit it, you have to hit it smartly, okay? So today was successful. Nothing to worry about. We're still going forward, right? The only thing we need to think about is that 8-mile ruck on Tuesday. With that stimulus on the Achilles, I'm really debating whether to drop the weight. Not 100%, just the 20 pounds, right? Why 20 pounds? Because there is a Guinness World Record for a 20-pound pack for a half marathon. Yes, that's the only reason I'm even thinking about dropping the weight from 35 pounds to 20 pounds, right? We've been working with 35 pounds. During PT, during all the field time, I've been rucking with anywhere from 50 to 75, 80 pounds, right? With the Norwegian foot march I did last year, I did about 25 to 30 pounds. I think it was about 30 pounds with all the gear, right? So, I am primed for a 20-pound run. So, if I'm worried about the Achilles even a little bit, we're going to drop the 35 pounds to 20 pounds, okay? And that's still, trust me, it's still going to be plenty of impact and plenty hard to get 20 pounds in, because we're going to be dropping the pace with 20 pounds. Not 100% sure if I'm going to do it yet. Let me know what your guys' opinions are of doing that, because remember, our number one priority is Ranger School January 4th, January 5th, right? Number one priority. This race is for fun. Yes, I'm going to go all out. Yes, I want to take it to the well. But we have to do it smartly. We have to do it safely. I can't be an idiot and overdo it right now. If I blow up my Achilles and take that out, I'm just an idiot, and then I can't go to Ranger School, right? So, number 1 is going to be Ranger School. Number 2 is our race. So, if I have any inklings of my Achilles, we're going to drop 35 to 20 pounds and then go for that world record, because I'm telling you, in the shape I'm in, we have a chance. The world record is an hour 22, yes, I looked it up, is an hour 22 minutes and 50 seconds, okay? So, that's about, I think, a 6:15, 6:20 pace. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be debating it. I'm going to be thinking it over. We'll see what I do. So, yeah. So, going forward, priority right now, sleep, number 1. Number 2, getting the macros in, getting my protein, and getting the fats. Even the fats. The fats help regulate the hormones, help regulate the muscles. You know what else helps regulate the muscles? My hydration balance, right? I have to stay hydrated. I have to stay on top of the sodium, the potassium, the magnesium, and the chloride. The whole electrolyte profile. And so, yeah, we'll get a little bit of mobility in later tonight. Not a lot. We're not going to stretch the Achilles at all, because that's just going to make it worse. So we're going to get heat pad on. We'll be good. We're set. Bike tomorrow. A little bit of arms tomorrow. We should be good. We should be good. All right, guys. Let's go. Bet on yourself.